to go. Let's see. It's connecting. There we go. Beautiful.
Oh dear.
I feel like I'm missing something. Well, this is going well.
It seems like you have everything up there.
Hey, question, is this music copyright free?
I looked it up and you can check, but it should be.
Yeah, I just muted the bot, and then I just went ahead and playing other music.
Okay.
Because I looked up royalty-free music.
Well, if the FBI comes busting into my room at some point, you'll know that it's not.
There's what I use.
Gato.
And he just gets swatted. Like, oh,
Oh,
well.
is that?
DMCA!
That's what I normally use, but it's not a bot,
DMCA?
to my knowledge. No, the song thing I use. No, DMCA, yeah, they'll just kill you.
Yeah,
So
they'll just be like, oh, you used 5 seconds of a copyrighted clip in your video. Guess what? That whole video's ours now.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. God, I love the economy. Yeah, I love the music makers. The whole outdated copyright law thing. That's great.
Yes. Okay, should we get started here shortly?
Sure.
Okay.
Just tell me when you guys are ready.
I've been ready for a hot sec here now.
Should be about ready.
Eddie,
Yeah.
you're good?
Yeah. Why? Huh? Why?
You're struggling just a bit. Just a tiny bit. Okay.
DMCA will
Are we
stop
all
your
good?
kneecaps.
I'm good at least.
Okay.
Bing, bing.
All right. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm ready to
go.
do that.
I'm ready to
I'm
curb stomp some monsters. Let's go.
Okay. Oliver, you ready?
Yes.
Eddie, you ready?
Maybe.
Fine.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Do this.
Jaden.
I'm ready.
Come
Jaden,
on.
you ready?
I'm not streaming because I've been ready for a while.
Mood.
Okay.
Alright. So we all good? We can do
Yes.
this? We can start?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay. So,
Oliver and I are just the king of virgins here. We're playing D&D on Discord and streaming.
Mood. So let's start out. I'll kind of set the land for people watching.
It appears there's
so it's a land, like
one
a
of them
little
has like a
island,
line over it.
where
That's why there's 2
all the
YouTube
states
emotes.
are based off of, like the names are based off of zodiacs. Could you all make a history check before I continue explaining what's going on?
What is this, JoJo's? Are we gonna have a bunch of stands named after the tarot cards?
Oh, this one.
No,
How did
no,
I-
I'm lazy.
Let's see this.
I'm at a
I
5.
rolled
Oh, that's
I rolled a nice hold on, history? Oh, okay, so I rolled 14.
I rolled a fat 21.
Okay. I'll just... So, Oliver, I'll let you have advantage on this because of your character, so you can roll one more time.
Mercy.
Better roll, because...
I need new dice. These seem weighted and not in my favor.
Dark Team
I
doesn't
rolled
get
a
the line, so
4,
you're wrong.
4 plus 3 is
Bro, I
7.
can send you a screenshot right now if you want.
Wait, so you got a 7 the second time around?
Yeah, leave me alone. That's not. You don't understand how bad this went.
I'm on dark mode, you
Yeah,
cuck.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Anyways, so Jargo knows that there was a huge war going on in this land, and it's one of the reasons why everything is really divided at the moment. 50 years ago, there was this war, and so it desolated the Fire States a lot because of the fact that they got hit the hardest and were the ones who started the war. The next on how bad the place kind of looks is the Earth States, but they're still building their stuff up. Water States are kind of a little bit lower, and Air States, they're pretty fine. They're still pretty good. So
They do
yeah, they're
they
couple
do look like
prophecies
father and son,
around,
to be fair.
but we'll get into
The
that
two
later.
YouTube emotes.
So we're gonna start out. Last time you all got into a tavern and you all went to bed. So while you're dreaming,
Well, in the one-on-one streams.
yes,
Or
so the
one-on-one sessions.
the one-on-one sessions that you guys can talk about if you'd like later. So when you guys went to bed, at night you had a dream about just the same thing that you had that last time. Just the figure is more saying find my brother's champions. And then you all wake up with your map back in your hand, but it's a little bit more zoomed in, and it shows the front of the Pantheon that's in town with a thing that says sundown right underneath it.
Ooh.
Okay.
By the way, should we introduce our characters or something?
So since you all told me when that would happen, give me a sec. So I'd say, let's start off with Jargo. You're gonna explain, your character and kind of go through a little bit of his day until I stop you.
Jargo wakes up underneath his bed, stuck, and wiggles out eventually. A bit of a pain that was.
I already like his
And then
voice.
as time goes on, he picks up his book, gets everything nice and neat, so that not a trace of him is left, and he goes downstairs to get some food because it has been probably a good 12 hours since he has eaten anything, and that was a rat. So he's going to go put the cloak on, make sure that nobody can see his face, and just try and get a nice warm meal.
Alright. Yeah, so you go downstairs. Tavern's not as busy as usual, but that's just because usual is at night, and we all know parties happen at night. So what do you want to do? Just get
I
food?
think I will go up to the place where people are getting the food and get some myself, because I paid 2 gold for this place, so it better be something worth my time, or I will leave a very bad review on the local board.
So, this place surprisingly has a thing that they like to call continental breakfast. So it's just kind of like almost a buffet style breakfast. You sit down and you start eating, and then we go. I assume Mirren would wake up later. So we go to Pan. You just woke up, map in hand.
Lovely. I first go and check on my little buddy.
You put him like he's sitting in the chair that's like in the corner, and he's kind of like all like asleep. It's adorable.
Yeah. I forgot his name. Sisyphus. That's his name. Yeah.
What was it again?
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus?
Syphilis?
You know, like Sisyphus.
Sisyphus? Yeah, it's gonna take a bit to figure out how to pronounce that name. Anyways, go on.
Yeah,
love
just like
syphilis.
the great guy pushing up the rock. So I go check on my 10-pound living black opal to make sure he's all good and dandy and that he's doing well. And I wake him up and I go through, make sure that all my stuff is there and organized, and I grab the book I got from the library on Secret Crime and I read a bit, like an hour.
Alright.
And yes. Yeah. Where are we in time frame? When do we jump to merge?
So like you so you read for about an hour, then what do you do?
Go down and get some food as well, as I just ate fries that night and that was my entire dinner. So I can downstairs and go pick up some more food so I can have a decent breakfast.
So we'll stop you there, and then Mirren, you wake up, same situation, you've got a map in hand. What does she decide to do?
Alright, well, okay, so Mirren is like a little gnome person with a massive hammer. She sees the map, and, yeah, she basically just says to herself, so it must be somewhere in this town, huh? This city. Alright, I'll be off then! And she just like grabs all her stuff and begins to head out. But then she notices that she's feeling a little bit hungry. And, yeah, so she just heads downstairs, heads to the counter and says, what can I get for breakfast here?
So there isn't really a nobody's really at the counter besides like the tavern like lady who's checking in people, and she just kind of like points over to like the buffet looking place with food on it that's breakfast foods.
Alright, just says, alright, thank you, and she runs over there and just starts scarfing things down.
So let's, Mirren, go and describe yourself to everyone else, to the ability you want.
Okay, well, she's like this 3-foot gnome person with like darker skin and blonde hair. That's messy and tied up in like a ponytail on the back. She's got this big coat, and she's got a backpack with like a shield and like a big hammer on it. And yeah, she's just going nuts on this buffet, just like eating as much as possible.
Pan, Oliver, go and describe him real quick.
Okay, Pan is just this 5'2" satyr, more muscular than most satyrs are in photos. Has a blindfold over his eyes that he can see through because his eyes still work fully fine, but he's also a haunted one, so he doesn't want people to look into his eyes. And is more just keep to himself and do a bunch of studying type of guy.
Cool.
Then Jargo, go ahead and describe yourself.
Hunched over his table is a man with red skin, some darker hair, looking rather grey for someone who looks so young. Bookish, with some circular glasses on his face. He sees this gnome woman snarfing the food down like an animal. Ma'am, please, could you just chew with your mouth closed? This is disgusting. I am trying to enjoy my food and not witness you slurp it up like some street dog.
She looks over at him and just says, "Oh, sorry. I'm just a little starved is all." And then she just goes back to just scarfing it down.
Did we all end up at the same tavern? And I
Yes.
just got ripped off? Okay, lovely. So I'm just in the corner watching these two argue as I casually eat my food.
Thank you for eating with your mouth closed.
Oh yeah, she makes sure to like eat with her mouth closed though, as she scarfs it all down.
All right.
I don't know.
At least there is someone here who is not insane, and a puff of smoke as a little weasel is just on the table. Go on, eat some. I know you're hungry. Nom nom. It's time for you to eat.
She looks at this weasel and says, "Ah, that's adorable!" And she goes to like pet it.
No, that is Efron. He's not adorable. He is handsome.
Oh right, such a handsome little guy.
Yes. Yes.
And just begins like petting the little weasel.
What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Mir. And yours?
Ah. The Jargo Embelios, but you can just call me Jargo.
All right, Jargo. Oh, I've never been to a city like this before.
Oh, I live here. I
Oh, you
did.
do? Wow.
In a way, yes.
Must be exciting here.
That is definitely a word for it.
I've lived in a
That is a rather big hammer for somebody who is so tiny. Can you lift that?
Oh yeah, it's not as heavy as it looks. I remember my adopted father would try to lift it, and he'd always have trouble. But I think he was just faking, because it's not really that heavy. And she like picks it up with like one hand.
Wow, let's see about this. And this young bookish man is going to attempt to lift a big hammer with one hand.
Yeah.
That is. I think you were pulling my leg there. That is a funny one. That is a.
Oh, I
for
think
you.
you're the one pulling my leg here. I don't know what you're talking about. It's quite light actually. But you see, this isn't really my hammer.
Oh.
I'm just holding it for someone. Some sort of champion of the hammer, of some sort. There's like someone out in the world that's supposed to be like the true wielder of the hammer, or something.
So you're just a courier, somebody taking it to where it belongs.
Yes, and I'm hoping that I'll find the person here.
Well, I hope that goes well for you. Do you know who you're looking for?
Nope,
Oh.
not a clue.
Nothing.
Nope.
And you were just told to go out here on your own?
Yes.
Was someone trying to get rid of you?
He was, my adopted father. He was kind of, dying. So he entrusted me with this hammer to go find the person that can use the hammer.
Oh, dying. Not fun at all.
Nope.
Saffron, come. Do you know anything about the hammer champion? And the little weasel just shakes his head. Nope. Oh, I do not know if I can help you, but I mean, this sounds like fun, and
Well,
gods know I need help.
well, do you know someone that could possibly be big and strong and use this hammer to its full extent?
Yes, but you do not want him.
Oh,
Well,
who is he?
any of them. Well, a number of my siblings would do that job, but no, I don't think they would help you. They'd probably
Ooh.
attack you.
No, I gotta try. I gotta try everyone I can.
Trust me. You know what? If we don't find anybody, I think that's where we will end up going eventually.
What do you mean?
Think of it. They're a rough sort, not the kind that you want to trust like an heirloom with, especially if you're looking for like what kind of person are you looking for?
Someone that can use the hammer really well.
Yeah, that's pretty vague. I mean, you can pick it up. Can you use it?
Oh, yes, I can use it like a hammer.
So is it you?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Why would it
I'm
be
just
me?
gonna,
That's
like,
just
stand-
silly.
Stand up on my chair. That is pretty silly. That hammer is like half as tall as you. I'm just gonna stand up on my chair. Anybody here? Are you good with hammers? Anybody? You there with the blindfold? Are you good with hammers?
No. And as you told me to do that, I just keep on walking by, and Sisyphus manages to run into Mern's ankle because he's a rock that's been alive for 12 hours.
Oh.
That is a
Wait, Sisyphus is a rock?
Sisyphus is a black opal that I paid 100 gold for, and
Oh.
has only been alive for about half a day.
It was 75 gold because he
Right,
was
it
like,
was
"I'll pay 100 gold for this," and I was like, "Bro."
Alright.
Yeah,
That is a. I have not seen one of those in a while. Well,
She picks up the
why
rock.
did you buy this?
Ooh! So cool!
so you see, I just managed to learn how to imbue items with magic, and
It's
Uh,
interesting.
I wanted to make someone to be my companion because I don't normally travel with people. So I stopped at a store, I found a gem worth 100 gold, and then I got this. Say over 75.
You see,
I was
I was lonely, so I just got a weasel. But a rock is pretty cool too. I guess that is.
I like my tiny rock. If I need to throw him through a window, I can, and he'll be perfectly fine. So it makes it easy for entering places.
All I
You know,
have is my hammer and my trusty shield.
I mean, that is a good way of looking at things. If I wanted to enter somewhere, I would just use a door. But breaking windows is perfectly fine, I guess.
If you need to move around quickly.
That is. I have not thought about that. 'Cause generally, I would just use a door. I wonder if that
But
would actually help us.
But if the door is locked, you see, it's still a 10-pound piece of black opal, so it's incredibly durable.
That is
And
fair.
it goes
That is
through
fair.
the wood. So it's just my living entering tool. That's about all he is.
It's like a battering ram?
If a battering ram was a crab made of a black opal, then yes.
Ooh! I need to get myself one of those.
Unless you want to learn how to imbue magic into items. Good luck.
I'm not good with magic.
That's unfortunate for you.
Well, I'm a bit magically inclined myself. I mean, look at this, and as you're holding Saffron, he's just gone in a little piff of red smoke, and watch, he appears on my head. It is a funny little trick I like to do. It is, it's a little trick. I can make him appear in places, and then he can unlock the door for me. I would use that when people would lock me inside of a room.
Mirren just starts clapping. Ooh, how cool!
Yes, and he can do a little funny trick. Watch. Saffron, play dead. Flops over. Okay,
Ooh.
play alive now. It just doesn't move. Oh. I killed him.
Aw. Can you bring him back?
Oh yes, watch. Okay, actually do it now. And he just stands up.
Yay!
He's a smart one, but actually, I mean, smart. He does his jobs. He does his jobs.
You see, if I ever get locked somewhere, I could just break open the door with my hammer or something. Well, I'm sure the champion could do it much better than I could.
Yeah, probably. If you are strong enough to lift that, and the champion would be better. Yes, you would absolutely be blown out by the champion. But just break the whole wall down. It'd be scary.
Ooh, yes, I'm sure he's very strong and very powerful. Or she.
Yeah, never know. You'll never know. I knew a woman once, and that Jesus, the gods above. She could take a spear and chuck it, and it would go straight to a wall.
Ooh.
Scary, very scary.
Is she still alive?
Oh no, she died a long
Oh.
time ago.
Guess she's not the champion then.
Nope. Unless your champion is somebody dead, in which case, well, perhaps, but then you have a much bigger pool of people to find from, and I mean, no offense, but you're just never going to do it then.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try. Do you know some way we could head down to the Nine Hells or something?
Maybe if you, maybe if you died with the hammer, it would go with you. Like in a funny story book I read once, and maybe that would work.
That's... I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try.
That
Mr.
seems
Goldlegs.
concerning.
Mr. Goldlegs, what is your name?
Hi. My name is Tan. Also, I can probably send you to hell. Can I send you to hell with a hammer? Probably not. But I can fix one of your issues.
Well, I need the hammer to come with me so I can give it to the champion.
Yeah, but I would also suppose that if the hammer's anything like my armor, it's going to be stuck to you in both realms, and it's most likely going to need someone that's alive, because it only binds the living.
Well, that would be a problem.
Slightly.
Maybe you're the champion. Could you try to use the hammer?
I can try. It's not going to go well, I can tell you that. I already have my own, like, a hammer type thing, but that's my chest plate with this cool gem in the middle.
She just like hands the hammer to him. Just a massive hammer that's taller than her.
I grab it and I just go face first into the ground, and then my crab just crawls onto my back, just like, "Are you okay?"
Look it! He fell.
Why do people keep playing this prank on me? It's pretty weird.
I have the feeling that you do not realize your own strength, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really consider myself all that strong.
Well, I would not consider myself all that funny, but it would appear that I am. Now.
All right, well, I'll take that back from you. She just lifts the hammer out of your hands.
As I then have to chuck my rock off my back, just be like, "Buddy, move," and then I just slowly get back up.
All right. Yes. You know, it is the strangest thing. I had the funniest dream last night. Oh, I guess 2 nights in a row now. It is very strange. Have you ever had a dream where a big cloud man put you on a cloud and yelled at you to go find like, I don't know, his cousin, his I wasn't really listening. I was like scared out of my fucking pants.
You know, I actually can say that I have. It's very weird. For the past couple of nights now, I've been having some weird man come into my dreams. Some weird cloud man. Tell me
I
about some
mean,
like
it,
piece of
y'all.
a weapon or something. And his cousin.
If-
What was it? Was it a sword or I think it was a sword.
I'm not quite sure, but I don't think it was a hammer.
Oh no, definitely was not the hammer. I know that much.
If you met one of the main gods, one of the three main gods visited you, then yes. Did I get visited by Zeus and want to kill him but couldn't? Also yes. But I didn't get anything.
You
to
could
my
kill
knowledge.
Zeus.
What?
Oh, I would have loved to kill Zeus. Could I have? No. Would I have tried? Absolutely.
Well,
But the
why
dream realm is not a place I can do that.
Why would you
Hmm.
want to kill a god? What would that
Centaurs and
accomplish?
Zeus don't have the greatest relationship.
Sometimes gods aren't all that nice.
I guess that is true.
Also
That's true.
Zeus. So he's done a few
Yes.
things.
Yes, I guess that is very
All right,
true.
completely
actually.
out of
Yeah.
character. Just like just keep in mind that like half the problems that happen in Greek mythology were caused by Zeus just putting it where he shouldn't.
100%.
You're right, though.
Oh, I'm absolutely aware. Out of character, I know Greek mythology like the back of my hand.
It's great. Anyways, back to the game.
So, yes, anyways, this dream I had, if that was Zeus, oh, fuck me.
Wait, did you have some weird
Does
dream map
Drago
pop
and
up in your
Mirren-
hands in the morning?
Yes, this is a map, look at this, it is nonsense.
I think that's the map I have. And she just pulls out her map.
Yeah, so the maps are exactly the same, like down to like the burned edges. Also, does Jargo and Muir want to make a religious check to see if they actually do understand who was talking to them?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh boy. 13?
So Mirren understands that it was one of the major gods that was talking to her. She just doesn't exactly pinpoint which one it was.
Let me grab my dice. 18 plus 2.
Yeah, so Jargo is aware that he was being spoken to by Zeus himself.
Oh, this all makes too much sense now. Oh, man. Oh. This is a...
What makes sense?
I think we've been given the same duty. We have to go do something for the gods.
Ooh. Ooh,
I
we
want
have
you
some
out
divine
of
we have
this
some
city.
divine journey?
I guess so.
Oh goody.
Maybe- I wonder you put this in front of me for a reason.
I mean, we
Alright.
hopefully have a divine journey, because I didn't just, like, brutally murder 2 goblins for nothing.
Maybe we'll
Oh.
even find the wielder of the hammer while we're on our journey.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I wonder if all of our paths coincide for a funny reason. Well, you, Pan Man.
Yes.
Do you have you have the map as well? They're all
Yeah.
identical. Yes. Well, I guess it is time to go find what we are looking for.
Yay, new
This
friends.
Yes.
is, my first friends. Hello.
Oh, you never had friends before?
Believe me when I say my childhood was not something enviable.
Well, I'm happy to be your first friend. And Pan as well.
Well,
I'm sure Pan is happy.
let's make it quick so I can head back on my way.
Ooh, can I join you?
No. We're
Oh.
just gonna end that trail right there.
Oh.
Sorry, small buddy.
Somebody is a party pooper, and I know party poopers quite well. But
Ooh, I hate
understand.
I hate party poopers.
Yes, people
Well.
who poop at parties are always whining. Oh, I got the shit in my pants. Oh, I could not find a bathroom. Oh, your house is so big and confusing. Oh, I went to the bathroom, but your father, he was yelling at me, and he was scary. Ugh, like, get over yourself.
What have you
Wait,
faced in your
Can't
lifetime?
this not
quite
average
relate,
for you?
but
No.
Oh, well, I guess that is, yes, I guess that does make a bit of sense, actually.
well,
Well,
I guess let's go
anyway.
find what the gods want us to find.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
She holds up the map to Jargo. You live here, right? Does this place look familiar to you?
It might. Let me look at this closely. I have not really had the opportunity to.
Do you want to do a history check for that?
Yes, I wanted to know if Jargo would have any idea where this would be, even without a check.
How much do you think he would have been able to at least leave, like,
Leave
the
the city,
palace
like
in some form?
his home. He wasn't wanted there, but he definitely hasn't explored a lot of the poorer areas.
So he may vaguely understand where you are going, but not definitively.
All right. Yeah. I'll make the check.
All right.
Let's see. That is a. We were doing history.
Yes.
11.
Okay. Yeah, just like I said, you know the vague area of where you were going. You just don't know, like, maybe the specifics.
You know, my friend, I have seen it a few times.
Ooh,
I know the general area of it. I've never really gone in or done much with it. I passed it on my
But
way to
you
the
don't-
market once.
but you know where it is.
Know where it is. I would not say so much. Know
Oh.
how to get to the general area. Yes, I could do that.
Well, if we can
I
get to
could
the
do that.
general area, we could just look around.
I think it's good
Yeah,
enough.
yes, I guess that would work. Saffron, are you ready to do some work today, buddy? Alright, you know that my eyes do not work so well anymore. Let's see.
Yay, work
Let's see
with
if we
friends.
Let's see if we can do this. I just put the weasel on my shoulders. Alright. Away we go. So much fun.
You go ahead and
By
take
the
the
way-
lead. You seem to know the city better than both of us.
Yeah, I'll do that, but if at any time I say, run.
Okay.
Oh,
Not for, well, I guess actually for all of our safety. There's a reason I was trying to leave, but that is not super important right now.
what'd you do?
It's just, long story.
Speaking of which, stealth check.
Oh shit.
Just for him, by the way.
Lovely.
That is a 5?
Oh no.
So before you guys start heading out, these two big, burly, guard-looking guys kind of burst into the tavern.
Brutus! Julian! Oh, it's
no.
been a few days, buddies. How's Jarkan? And I say this as I'm like backing up.
Are
make
these some friends of
a
yours?
Persuasion check.
All right.
Oh no.
That is a what is 13 plus 5? 18.
Okay, so yeah, they become chumly with you again, and they're like, "Oi, Jargo, how are you?"
Oh, you know how it is. Just left the house out of everybody's hair. Nothing, nothing big happening. It's just a good old normal day in the Jargo land. You know how it is.
The big man's looking for you. You understand that, right?
Oh, I am absolutely aware. I cannot leave this city, I'm afraid. I would have loved to, believe me, but sometimes you kind of have to go back into the city or face divine retribution. So I am not going to face divine retribution. How about we act like you didn't see me, and I'll leave. I'll go.
Um,
As they're
I'll have you
talking,
do another persuasion for that.
Oh no.
No.
13.
So they kind of go, but sir, your father wants you back. If he hears that we saw
But you don't
you-
have to tell him anything.
Oh?
You can say you just thought you found me, and you didn't. You
That
found
better have played.
somebody much different than me. Probably doesn't even have red skin. It could have been a devil man. You just thought you saw a devil man. The red skin, the sickly mannerisms. You know how you know.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can tell the big man that we didn't see ya, but
Yeah.
you have to get out of the city soon, okay?
I would love to. Believe me, the sooner I get my business done, the sooner I am so far away from here. Ugh.
Okay. And they just kind of like tip their hats at you and then just leave the tavern.
See you, boys. As soon as they leave, right onto a table. Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy fuck! I can't believe that worked. I cannot believe that worked.
So should I
Yeah.
kill you now or later for not explaining?
I guess I might as well as we walk.
Okay.
We'll leave. The sooner we are out of here, the better. Because I am not so sure if they are going to actually leave, or if they are going to come back with more men who are going to absolutely kill me. So let's go.
Mian just
Well,
walks
they
up to him and
gotta
says,
yeet
"Are
you."
those some of the friends of yours? They sure look nice."
A friend is something I would never call him, but if you want to, you can.
Yay!
Okay, so since Jargo is leading, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Do an investigation with advantage since everyone else is around you, probably looking for the exact same stuff.
All right. 16.
Cool. It takes you guys a bit, but you're able to find where that X is leading to, the Pantheon. It's like midday though, so like kind of, I'd say about like 2-ish. So nothing's really happening. It's just a bunch of like tourists around, like taking pictures, and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm gonna flip my hood up. Alright, let me explain everything. Have you ever heard the name Alistair Embellius?
No, I
Nope.
Alistair Embellius.
no, I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Let's have Oliver make a history check.
Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. That would be a 23.
Oh yeah, you've read about this dude. You know exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah, that man is my father.
Ah,
The big
Buddy.
scary red man who was well known for burning people alive in the war. Yeah, that is my dad.
Oh, toasty.
And oh,
did you do?
yeah. I was born. That was the first mistake. And from there it only got worse. But I had one, I guess, sort of friend. He spoke in my head, and we talked, and he wanted me to free him, but I was not able to. Until one day I figured out where he was stored and where he was being kept, and then my father, he found me, and he blinded me. He took his sword and he cut my eyes out. I made a deal with my friend though. I don't even know what I would call him, but
So you,
he gave me back my ability to see, and we made a deal. I freed him. I think we have not spoken in a bit, and you know, that was not so good. I got out of the house and I was about to leave the city. I was about a mile out, and I went to bed. And when I was sleeping, Zeus decided that he wanted to ruin my life and had me go back to the city because that is that is so much fun and wonderful and ugh, this is why everybody hates him. That is a joke, Zeus. Nobody hates you except maybe your wife, but
You do
No, there's a lot
actually
of
somewhat hear like grumbling in the sky.
please
A
don't
little
kill me. I
bit.
have enough angry old men at me. Please do not kill me. Please get it over with.
oh, he's angry.
So I just
Ugh.
scream, "Try me, Zeus! I will get to you eventually."
Shut up, you fool.
You
Be
do
quiet.
actually. There is like a bolt of lightning that comes like right next to you, Pan, and just like jolts right down there.
We are right next to a fucking pantheon. If they are going to strike you anywhere, it is right here. You can't touch them in the pantheon. But stop this foolishness.
So I say, next time, Zeus. Next time, as I try and figure out how to make myself immune to lightning.
This guy kind of grumbles again.
What? Okay, Pan. I know you have an issue with the big man with the lightning bolters, but right now I'm here too, and she is here, and we would rather not get smited because you can't wait to absolutely smash the shit out of Zeus. So I'm going to have to ask you to tone it down a bit, just a bit, so that we can finish our jobs and leave the fucking city.
Maybe
Fuck
Zeus
you.
knows where the champion is.
You know what? Maybe if we do what they want us to, they will tell us where the champion is, and we can leave. But first, how about I take you guys to the bazaar?
All right, let's
Sure.
go.
We have a
can
number
buy
of
more
hours
stuff.
till sundown, so why don't we go and have a little bit of a looky-do, shoppy see, like maybe a gamble bit, a little bit fun gamble time.
Ooh, gambling.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
If there's anywhere in the world where you're going to gamble, it's here.
I've never gambled before. That sounds like fun.
How much gold do you have on you?
About almost 300.
Yeah, that's not going to be the same when you leave here. First, keep your
Yes,
money
I'll have
pouch.
more.
No. I have very rarely met somebody who has left with more than they originally came with. And now, every now and then, somebody absolutely makes a lot of money, but it's more like for fun. You go do it for the thrill. For the thrill. I like to watch the people lose their money because it is so funny. I mean, like, are you kidding me? Oh,
If we want to roll big, I can try and talk to some other people there and see if I can get us into some of the non-main floor games.
you know what? We might have to do that in a bit.
Some money would be nice.
If we do that, I know a way we can make a bit more money.
Okay.
But first, let's go and do a bit of a looky-do, shoppy-see like. All right. This way. It's not too far. Only a number of footsteps for me and a lot of footsteps for you.
I can't
and
wait
a
to
lot
see
of
what they sell at the
Flip Club
bazaar.
for Pan at the bazaar. Oh, you've never seen one.
Buddy, I can walk faster than both of you can sprint.
I was making a joke about you little funny hoofy-doos.
Well,
You know,
the champion of the hammer can hit you harder than any of you can hit.
I
And I'm sure he's fast too.
I would believe that. I would. Really, actually, I do not doubt that at all. Look at me. I am not super strong looking. I read books. I do I have a funny weasel man. We do not fix their coughs.
Well,
But I like that you do. That is very good for you.
You mean me?
And oh yeah, if you can use the hammer, that means if we get into a fight later, which I would not be surprised at this rate, we will absolutely be able to beat some assholes up.
Yay! I can't
And
wait to beat someone with my hammer.
trust me, the thrill is amazing.
so how much gold do you guys have?
Not
Like
much.
I said, I have almost 300.
When I left, I kind of just grabbed what I could. It is very little amount of gold, to be honest. I am poor. I am the poverty man. It's just 120 some gold. This is I am slumming it.
My adopted father gave me everything he could.
So, Mern, if I agree to be your friend, can I get like 20 gold pieces? S'il vous plaît.
Paid friendship.
Yes.
That sounds like prostitution with less steps. If you want to
You might get
prostitute-
yeeted here in a second. I might.
Now,
We'll
there's
see.
no need to be hasty. It was a joke. This is a jokey do. No need to punch me in the throat. Alright.
Okay. I don't need money if I have friends.
Well, you do
Lovely.
need to eat. So, at
You
least
said
keep a lid.
200 gold. He'll be
Yes, but my friends
fine.
can help me eat.
I mean, yeah,
You
that's
have a point
true.
there. I get that. That is actually a point. I have
Fair point.
never thought about that.
Here you
Uh,
go.
yeah.
And she hands him like 20 gold.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. So now you'll be my friend.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. To the bazaar we go, I guess. Time to find something very fun, very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
I would actually like your help looking for some things.
I could maybe find something to put on. I could maybe find something for my hammer.
And I
You
just
might be
need
able,
some armor.
if you want some armor, the bazaar is where you'll find some. Something for the hammer, the same is true. Trust me. If it exists, somebody in the bazaar has either seen it or has it.
Yay!
Okay.
Could probably find the dead body of frickin' Churchill.
You
Yeah,
you know
what?
you'll
Might as
find
well.
at least one type of corpse in the bazaar.
Oh.
I'm the DM here.
I'm making a joke about how bazaars work for
True.
any of the viewers at home.
That's quite
Trying to
bizarre.
make a shout out there. Anyways, so yeah, it takes you about like 20 minutes meandering around because for some reason Jargo likes to meander. No particular reason. You're just gonna meander. So it takes you about 20 minutes to get there. Let's do. Yeah. So it's when you'll know you're in the bazaar, because there's a bunch of pillars holding up, like a gabled, like marble roof almost, kind of like the basic Roman looking, like outdoor place. And there's a bunch of vendors around. They're like nicely organized still. So it's kind of easy to figure out where some people are, because it's kind of done by, what is it called? By alphabetical order of like their wares. And yeah, there's a bunch of people walking around. Yeah.
Ooh, lively. Never seen so many people in one place at once.
Oh yes, take in the smells.
Oh, please no.
What does Mirn smell?
It's like make a
Oh, no.
perception check. You know what? Why not? Make a perception check.
Oh God, is she? Oh, that's a good old 5. Ooh.
So it smells a lot like dirt, but it mostly just smells like sweaty people. Because it's out in the sun, mostly, with like a couple vendors that are under the shade.
Ooh, I never smelled a smell like this before.
It is something to write home about. I will tell you that. Never gets old. All right, come on. You wanted to find a hammer, or something for the hammer. I do not understand that, but like, what are you looking for about the hammer?
Just something for the hammer. I don't know,
Be
maybe
my guest. I mean,
maybe something
here for
something to hang off the hammer, something pretty.
or something
And-
pretty.
If we could stop by an armor place, that would be perfect.
I do not know if there is one, but we can look. I mean, it's a big place.
Can Mirren just look for some like cute keychains for her hammer?
Make a what is it called? An investigation check.
14 plus 2, so 16.
So Mirren is able to find a shop called Clears. That has a bunch of different like jewelry, and it's got a bunch of charms and bracelets and stuff like that. Very like girly, sparkly things.
Oh. She like runs inside and says, "Do you have anything I can hang off this?" And she just like sits the hammer on the counter.
The shopkeeper kind of looks at the hammer and goes, "Well, I think we may have a couple of things. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?"
Just something nice.
So we've got a couple bracelets that may be okay on there. And we also have some, like, charms that you can use.
Like what kind of charms?
So these little charms over here, and she kind of, like, scoots over, like, slowly walks over there, and goes, so there's these, and you see kind of, like, different, like, mythical shapes. So there's, like, one of it, like, dove, one of a bunny, unicorn, dragon, kind of basic, like, what you'd think, like, cute little animal charms, basically. And then she just kind of goes, well, these are currently all we have in stock at the moment. Anything pique your fancy?
I'll take the dragon.
Okay, so, and she, like, grabs it, goes, okay, will that be all for you, miss?
Yes, please.
She goes, she kind of, like, rings it up in this magic, box, and goes, okay, so that will be, it seems like that will be 9 copper.
9 copper.
So,
Uh,
so real quick conversion methods. I've told Oliver this. I've not told all of you. So 1 gold piece is 5 silver. 1 silver piece is 5 copper.
Okay. Do you have change for gold?
I have some. Here you go. Just you can pay me back later. It is of little much to me. I just
Oh, thank you.
a silver. It is nothing. It is nothing.
Thank you so much. And she hands the shopkeep. How much silver did you get me? 1?
Drago, right?
Yeah, enough to pay for it.
All right.
Okay, so
Which
yeah,
is-
it should be 2 silver,
2. All right, I'll mark that off.
and then you should. The shopkeeper goes, okay, and here's your change. Gives you like a single copper piece back.
Yay! I love copper.
You know, there is a funny thing you can do with a copper piece. Here, give it to me and I'll show you a little trick with it.
Oh, what can you do? She hands him the
Well,
copper piece.
Alright, now let me show you. I cast Minor Illusion in my other hand when I have it closed. And I'm gonna try and slip the copper piece into my sleeve and have it appear as though it's in my other hand. Look at that.
Whoa! That's so cool.
Here.
You're so good. You're so good at
Thank-
doing. You're so good at doing magic.
Oh, thank you. It is it was taught to me, I guess you would say.
Do you think you could help me learn magic?
It is possible. I might actually be able to.
Yay!
It was by no small feat I can do this. It took a lot of reading.
I've recently been exposed to some magic myself, and I just want to learn.
Oh, well, here, before we leave the bazaar, there was something I wanted to do. Pan, this actually might help with you. I was going to, you wanted to look for an armor store, right?
Yes, I need to sell and buy.
Sell and buy. What are you selling by chance?
The scale mail I'm currently wearing, so I can get some chainmail.
Oh, that is much too heavy for me. Never mind that. Yes, I'm actually going. I need to do the same with this little flimsy leather I borrowed from my dad.
Okay. So yeah,
yes.
let's head over and find that shop.
Yes. I hope it's open
Roll
today.
with advantage, an investigation.
Who?
Either one of you. Who do you want to pick? Who wants to do?
Hey, what's your investigation thing?
I'm going to admit, I do not know my armors very well. You can find it.
Okay.
I'll help you out.
So it's investigation and initiative?
It's investigation with advantage, so you just roll twice and tell me the bigger number.
Ah, perfect. 11. Hello?
Whoa!
What'd you get?
11.
11, and is that the highest number?
Yeah, that's the highest,
Okay.
including my investigation score.
So it takes you a bit, but you're able to find a little shack, kind of set up like almost outside of the place, called Whitesmith. And he's selling studded leather armor, chain, shirt, scale mail, a breastplate, and half plate.
Oh, that's studded leather. That's studded. How much?
The shopkeeper, kind of big gruff guy, goes, "Oh, they'll probably be about 45 gold pieces."
I think we can come to an arrangement. How about 35 and I sell you this leather armor?
Deal.
Done.
So, takes us 35 gold pieces and the leather armor, and gives you the studded leather armor.
Then I ask if he maybe has any chainmail or something of the sorts in the back.
Well, if you came to my shop, you might have been able to find any, but since, like, we have limited stock out here, I'm unable to help you there.
That's unfortunate. Okay. How long do we have until we need to get back to the Pantheon?
I'd say it's probably like 4, so you have about like 2-ish hours.
Okay, so I'm gonna use right tool for the job to get myself a set of smith tools and view my current scale mail.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna take me an hour, so if the others wanna do their thing.
I am going to just go. So, anyways, as I was saying, this is a very nice place. If you ever are here, just because, I think you would find that there is not so many places that you would else want to be. It is, in my opinion, one of the nicest places. Also, it is really easy to hide from some people here, you know? Because there's a lot of people, it is hard to find any man, so, yes.
Wanna roll stealth with advantage?
Yeah, I was waiting for it. That is a 16.
Yeah. You may see guards that you recognize pass by, but they don't really recognize you. You're good. You're safe.
All right. So that one over there, that is Hammers. I don't know why they call him Hammers, but they do. And let me tell you, he smells like shit.
Maybe he can use my hammer.
No, he cannot. No, he uses bows.
But maybe
I
he can use
seriously
my
don't
hammer.
know why. Maybe. But if you go over there and he sees me, I'm dead. And then you have one less friend to help you find the Hammerman.
Hmm. But what if he is the one I'm looking for?
I think he would know, and then he would come and see the hammer.
Hmm. Well, I guess
Trust
there
me.
isn't any I guess there isn't any harm in trying. And she begins to like skip over there.
Oh, hell no! Oh, no!
Y'all have fun. I'll
I'm
be
not
here.
going. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez.
She walks up to the guy Jargo was talking about, and says, "Excuse me, sir. It has come to my attention that your name may be Hammers."
Guy kind of goes, my name is Hammers, but I've never touched one.
Well, you see, I'm looking for someone that can use this hammer really well. A champion of sorts for the hammer. I'd like to see if you might be it.
Well, it's worth a try.
She hands him this massive hammer.
And of course, it just like falls, and he's like, how have you done this? How are you holding this? He like lets go of it.
I don't know what you all are talking about. It's not that heavy.
You must have some strong guns on you, little girl.
I guess maybe you're not the one I'm looking for. Oh well. Have a nice day.
You as well.
She takes the hammer and walks back to Jargo.
See, I told you he could not. He uses bows, not hammers. That man has shot so many chickens. It is unreal.
This is gonna be harder than I thought.
You know, it is a fun adventure for you, and as long as we stay together and you help me not die, I am more than happy to keep on it.
Ooh, yes. Friends keep each other from dying.
That is true. I do not know how good you are at absolutely blasting the shit out of things, but I might be good at it. I have not had much time to test it out.
Oh, me neither. I never really gotten into a fight other than trying to get here.
Oh, believe me,
Ah.
I've gotten into many fights. This is why I look so nasty if I take off my clothes and you see the scars.
Oh,
Um,
let's not take off our clothes.
yes, it is not fun to see. Um, but yes, let's see the time. We have plenty. Yeah, here, sit down. I'm gonna show you a fun game we can play.
Ooh, yay!
So, so I learned this one a long time ago, and I take a set of dice out of my backpack. All right, so this one, it is pretty simple. All right, it is called Lords and Ladies. So you're going to try and roll your dice. All right, it is just the six-sided dice. All right, you get three of them, and you just toss them, and the one who gets the higher amount can have the win time for them, and the one who gets the lower amount has to give something up.
Ooh.
Generally, it is something small, nothing big, not something that you would shoot the man for. You know, you don't want to do that. No. For
Yes,
instance,
shooting a man is not good.
it is generally not frowned upon. Um,
Yes, now you can't make friends with a dead body.
oh, you can, but it requires a lot of magic.
I guess you're right about
My,
that.
my one of my elder sisters, she could do it. Not very well.
Ain't that
but,
much
she
magic.
could. Yeah. Yes, well, it is something that I do not think I can do. Therefore, it takes more magic than I have. So that is enough. But it was so funny. She piloted a skeleton, but it did not have all the bones, so it kind of limped around on one leg and a hand, and it kind of crawled around and it chased me. Yeah, good times. So here's your here's your three dice, and here's my three dice, and here I will bet you 1 copper.
All right, 1 copper
So
sounds
what
good.
are you going to put? All right. Roll your dice.
All right. 3 6-sided die.
3 6-sided die.
That's 5, 5, 5. 3 5s.
Oh wow, you got the triple. You got the triple. Oh my goodness, the triple prince. So, you get this copper that is for you, and now you get to choose what we bet.
Hmm. 2 copper.
2 copper. I see.
Raising the
All right.
stakes.
And go.
All right. That's a 4 and a 3 and a 2.
I got a 6, another 6, and a 2. I think that is more than you.
Darn it.
It is okay. See, a fun little game to pass the time with, while he does that funny thing with the
Don't even worry about it. Quick check on time.
So, like, let's say you guys have been waiting here for an hour. It's about 5 o'clock now, so it'll probably start getting sundown in like an hour-ish.
Okay. If we walk back in time, we can grab a quick little bite and be on our way.
Ooh,
But
yes, I
if
am
we
feeling
don't
quite
want to-
hungry.
But if we don't want to pay, I know a fun way to get some free food.
Oh no. Let me don my armor and let's get going.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
Hey,
Saffron, come out.
Oh,
You s-
wait. If you get us killed, I will personally haunt you in hell.
What? No, I just wanted to pet him while we walked. Jeez.
Ah, okay.
so are you guys going to find food, or are you gonna go, wait at the Pantheon for a bit.
Food sounds good. And then
I'm
here's
hungry.
the-
Okay,
I'll
so
keep it open.
do another investigation with advantage. Somebody.
I will do it. That is a 18.
Okay. It doesn't take you long. You're able to find a nice restaurant that's called Bluebirds. It's like a sit-down restaurant. It's got some weird, funky foods around. Basic restaurant stuff as well. Just somewhat lightly packed because it's starting to become dinner time soon.
Alright, we grab a quick bite to eat, and by the time that it is prepared for us to go and leave, we can witness the sun.
Yes.
Cool.
Huh?
So, is there anything you guys want to do at dinner? Or are you just gonna be like, we eat and we wait an hour?
We eat and we wait in an hour.
I wanted to do one little thing.
Uh-oh.
I wanted. So, given Xiaogo's history, is there anyone from the upper echelons that I might
No.
recognize?
Since you're more in the
Sorry.
poorer parts, you don't see anyone. But you are aware there's a private room that is towards the back, that you can't really see into, that somebody might be in, but you don't know.
All right, we are not going to have free food today, so I think that I don't worry. This will be real easy though, and we wait and do all that.
I can't. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a person that looked like they could wield my hammer.
Well, it depends on what you count as that, because there's a bunch of people around, but it's kind of like families and people on dates.
Is there anyone
Murder
really
might get
strong
eaten.
looking?
There's probably a couple in there.
Really strong and heroic.
Well, none of them really look heroic. It's just they all kind of look strong, like they've been chopping trees or working, basic getting ripped stuff.
She's just gonna walk up to a few of them and just try to see if they can wield her hammer.
So do you just come here and come over and just be like, hold this? Or do you
Excuse
say
me.
something specific?
Excuse me, sir. You seem to look pretty strong. Do you know if you have any proficiency in hammers at all?
Guy kind of looks and is like, I think I do. I work as a blacksmith, so I would hope so.
Ooh, perfect. You might be the person I'm looking for. Here, try to swing this around. And she just hands him the hammer.
It slips right through his hands. He was like, "Oi, girly, what are you trying here?"
I'm trying to find the true wielder of this hammer. And I'm thinking you might be him.
Well, I'm clearly not.
I walk over and I start guiding Myrn away from the guy as I apologize to him, saying, sorry, she's just struggling here a bit. Don't mind her.
Hey, I'm on a mission! Let go of me!
Yes.
In a group full of poor people where bulk doesn't seem to define strength with this hammer. So, let's go focus on our task at hand right now.
Oh, alright. But I will find this. But I will find this champion of the hammer.
Alright.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you guys done with dinner? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm done.
I'm done.
I would like to walk back to the Pantheon.
Okay.
Yep.
So by the way, 1 silver piece for dinner because Jargo
yeah.
could not get you a discount.
Oh, it wasn't going to be a discount.
It was gonna be
Anyway.
100. It was gonna be 100% off.
More like paid with somebody else's money.
Yeah, that still didn't happen. So, so you all good? Let's walk to the Pantheon then.
Just 1 silver piece. All
Lovely.
Yep.
right. All right. So we just walk into the Pantheon, I guess.
So I'll say it's been like an hour and a half, and it's now getting dark because you guys act like guys shenanigans as well as you guys kind of waited a bit just in case. And as you get to like the front of the Pantheon, you see kind of like stairs with this bright light coming out from like the center of it almost.
Trippy.
Like stairs that should be going up are going down, and there's light.
That is...
Hey, Mern, it looks like we found your way to hell.
Yay! Let's go.
Let's find a way inside.
She just runs in.
I mean, it's right there. So let's just.
Oh my god! Why are you running?
Let me just pick up the.
Well, we don't need to waste time. Come on.
Okay. I just go in afterwards.
I grab a small rock off the floor and then just join them going down the stairs.
So as you all come in, the stairs kind of like lift, and they just kind of like close, and you notice that the bright light was actually coming from 2 figures, and the other figures kind of like shadowed out, as if like you feel like he should be emitting light, but it's just black. And the bright one in the middle. Oh, it's good to finally see you all in person.
Oh no.
Welcome.
no.
Hello, are you the one that's supposed to
Welcome.
wield the hammer?
He sighs. He
Here,
goes,
not everybody, you can't just ask for this. It is so rude. How about
your
you
friend
wait
there
until-
is correct.
about you wait
My
until-
champion is correct right there. He just be careful with who holds that hammer. Who knows what powers it can wield.
I talked to Gunn. I'm like, hey, can you just tell him he's the one who has it so we can stop getting us killed? Into situations we might get killed, please.
The bright light next to him kind of goes, no ma'am, like what's the fun in that? Like, let the kid have some fun.
You
And
just called me a man and is about to get slapped.
by the way, do any of you want to make a religious check to see if you understand who these people are?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or do you just want to, like, assume right now?
I'm gonna make a religious check.
I
Alright.
will also.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, well.
Oh.
5 for me.
That's a 12 for me.
15 for me.
Okay. So Oliver Pan does know, like, he understands what talked to him the couple nights ago, but it doesn't really understand the other two. Mirren does, like, understands that the bright light next to the other bright light is the one that talked to her. And the other two are major, like the other 2 major gods. So she knows Poseidon's there, but not the other 2. Jargo understands there's Zeus, Poseidon and Hades all standing in front of him
Oh,
in
fuck
some
me.
fun way. And the bright light in the middle goes, yes, yes, take it in, take it in.
I immediately bow.
Amazing.
Hello. It is, I am your humble servant, the Jargo Impelius.
She's just
Um,
running up and marveling at them.
Uh,
That is, oh my god!
I
So
give
cool!
Zeus the middle finger, or whoever I think is Zeus the middle finger. Honestly, just all of them. But I try my best to make it towards Zeus.
So you just kind of get stopped. It's like, no, keep your distance. We've got short time on our hands. Anyways, I'll just get into it. A while ago, like a couple, like 100 years ago, our main gifts is what Poseidon likes to call it. Were shattered and spread across this land. He is also really pissed about it because he is not on the land most of the time. Anyways, so we would like you all to find the pieces of our gifts and put them together.
All right, we'll do.
What is the gift?
So mine is a sword. The one next to him says, mine is like a necklace, you know? And the dark, shadowy, lighted one, goes, and mine is a crown. And the bright one in the middle goes, and there should be about one piece in every state because they were being rude at the time and wanted to spread them out and get them as far away from each other as possible.
I see. Well, we will
So
do our
why
best.
didn't y'all just... Why else A and B? What's in it?
So last time when we called upon our champion, he wasn't very worthy. So
he got murdered, is what I'm hearing.
in his own sad way, what will be in it for you is a pet.
A pet?
A pet.
Explain?
I want to leave some mystery into it because I feel like if I explain it too much, you all will not want to go on the quest. And
Buddy,
trust me, it is worth it.
Buddy, I swear on your own name, if I could slap you right now, I would happily do so.
This is... I don't think we have a choice, so I'm...
Why are you
He,
so
I
mean?
agree.
the bright light
With
in
the
the
terms.
middle like snaps his fingers, and lightning comes like streaming down right next to you, Pan, and just right directly next to him, you
I
on
don't
both
blame.
sides.
I just death stare the god.
Mirren looks at Pan and says, "Why are you so mean to him?"
This buddy has shown me darkness, and I'm gonna show it back.
Huh?
This buddy.
This buddy.
The
Excuse me.
dark figure goes, "Okay, both of you, calm down."
Excuse me. God people. Do you think you could tell me where I could find the champion for this hammer?
Like my brother has said, we are unable to tell you who it is. Sadly, it's just gonna be how it is. You may just have fun with it. You may meet some new people. We just can't tell you who's the rightful heir of something that is not ours.
Oh, okay.
If you got Hephaestus in here, he might be able to tell you, but probably not us.
So let's
Alright.
get him in here then.
You can't just call on a god
I mean,
You can't do that. The gods call on you.
well,
Do you think?
and
Okay,
those
so
girls, they show up. That's their choice.
do you think? So if I complete this quest, do you think you can get Hemet, whatever his name is, in here?
We can put in a good word for you, but there's no guarantee.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go find these
Well-
pieces then.
Yep, this has been fun.
Oh, we can make it fun.
We wish you all luck on your journey, and don't be afraid to call on us if you need a little bit of guidance.
We can bug you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly. But you'll probably only be answered by your god that's the champion. We're a little competitive about it. And the glowing figure in the middle goes, okay, so, what, no, wrong one, wrong voice. He goes, okay, that will be all for you if there's no more questions. Good luck. And he snaps his fingers, and you guys wake up on the floor right outside of the Pantheon.
Oh shit! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Lovely.
Okay.
What? How late
How
is
dark
it?
is it outside? And can
Yeah,
we
how
see?
dark is it?
It's like, oh, it's like 12 at night, to be honest.
Are there any lights, candles, anything like that around us?
There's like street lights on, just like every once in a while.
Mirren's just gonna lay on the
Okay.
ground and just look up at the stars. Whoa.
Get up! You don't know who's shit right there.
But it's so pretty.
I
I
never
grab,
want to lay on the street.
I grab
I
a,
know.
I grab a small pebble from my backpack. I use magical tinkering to make it shine a dull light within a 10-foot radius.
Can you not see in the dark? It is.
Not very well, especially with a blindfold over my face.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I
it's
hate-
kind of hard to see with a blindfold in general.
I mean, so far he's done pretty well, so I just assumed he could do it.
Well, it's 12 o'clock at night, pitch black, and I'd rather be able to see if some of the goons you've pissed off are going to get angry and try to kill us.
Oh, don't worry, I'll see them ahead of time. My eyesight in the dark is wonderful, actually.
Whoa, you could see in the
Well,
dark?
Lovely. Then
Yes.
I'll just put the
it's-
pebble behind me. Then.
If it is, I mean, everything looks like a bit red to me, but you know, other than that, it is about the same. I could be in pitch darkness as long as I can open my eyes. I can see.
Whoa. Well, let's go find these pieces.
Yes. Away we go.
There's one in every region, right? So there's probably one here.
Yes. Very likely. We are in a very large region.
Your father
not
is big.
know.
Your father's big, bad, and scary and rich, right?
Oh yeah, very. All of those big, scary, rich. Yes.
Maybe
Can
he has it.
Can I do a knowledge check to see if I know roughly where this might be?
History check, yeah.
History check. Yes. Lovely. Let's do this. Oh, well, so much for that. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you may have skimmed through it in a book. You probably shouldn't have, now thinking back on it, but yeah. You know, it's here because that's what the god told you to.
Lovely.
All right. Would I recall hearing about anything like that in my home, like within the treasury?
No, you would have not.
All right. I do not think my father has it, so we don't need to go there.
Well, we won't know if we don't
Uh,
ask.
Believe me, I ransacked the treasury. There was nothing like a broken shard of a sword or of a necklace or of a crown.
Well, maybe it's not in the treasury. Maybe he keeps it somewhere else.
So, Jargo, what would
Yes.
be the best way for us to get access to the black market, or someone who knows what's currently available? Yeah,
We can head to the bazaar and ask someone.
that sketchy, but yeah.
What do you
Do
say,
you want to
Jargo?
go to the bazaar?
I do not know how to find the black market.
Mirren is just gonna begin
Correct.
like walking towards the bazaar.
I guess let's just follow Marin to the bazaar and see if we find any underworld traders.
Alright.
So the bazaar's closed for the day. It's 12 at night.
What do you mean by close, though?
It's okay. There's like a couple like tables set up, but all of the merchandise is somewhere else.
Well, wouldn't you look? So she's just gonna walk around this bazaar. And it's like,
Investigation.
yeah.
Mirren,
Yes.
go ahead, but
Well, it wouldn't
Nice.
hurt to look.
Scream out an undercommon. If anyone is here, just say, "Hey, anyone here?" with an undercommon.
There is no answers
Oh,
because again, it is 12 at night. You may hear like somebody shout from like a rooftop, somebody like a room somewhere being like, "Go to sleep."
Mirren's just gonna yell back at Pan what she heard, but like really broken.
Orkin Firestrike.
I can flat. I can fleecing.
what?
She's just yelling back what you said in Undercommon, but like really broken because she doesn't understand Undercommon.
Lovely.
All right, investigation check. Let's go. Why am I getting such bad rolls? 8 in total.
So yeah, there, like you don't really see anything. Like you see a couple crates, but there's nothing really in them.
I suggest we just go to sleep for the night, take a second, and then start again early in the morning.
Yes, let's come back and ask someone here.
Cool. So y'all going back
We're-
to the tavern,
Yep.
or do you have
Yep.
anything else you want to do?
I mean, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, back to the tavern. Sounds good.
I can't think of anything.
Okay. So are we all ready to take a break for food real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. I will also remind you guys, you're in a big city. That's all I will say.
Yeah.
Now, on to like, let's say like a 20-ish minute break. That sound about good?
20
Yeah.
minutes. Okay.
And I'll see if food's ready.
Alright.
Okay. See you guys back here in 20 minutes.
Damn, 20
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah.
Give them time to eat if people want to.
All right.
Yep. Okay. Set a timer. See you back here in 20.
Okay.
Lovely.
We're still here, just yeah. For some reason they decided to go 20-minute break, so woo. Anyways. Yo, we coming back? Huh.
Seems like it's just you and me at the moment.
Alright.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Eli's saying "Rip Eddie."
Yeah, we had a bit of a chat.
Okay.
No. I don't know why he's saying Rip Eddie, to be honest.
Oh, he just
We were just
came
making
back
fun
for
of you,
everyone
you
to
know?
play
Just talking bad things about you.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I now have tea and pudding, and I'm happy. So, once Caden's back, let's go.
I have ice cream and
Ah.
French homework.
I
Did you
still
say
have
French homework?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nerd.
it's delicious.
Not that bad. What are you guys doing in
Ow.
French?
Reading The Little Prince.
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite book. Well, one of them.
Yeah, it's good.
He is back. What happened?
Maybe Groovy can take his place.
The Little Prince is such a good book. I'm
It
surprised
really is.
that French teacher didn't have us read it sooner.
Yeah. So weird that we're reading it now. You know, I read
My
some...
French teacher didn't have us read it, and I'm like, dang it, I wish we kind of read it in French.
Read what?
Little Prince.
It's like the classic French book, to be honest.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
That movie was so good.
And the movie's a little off from the book, but...
It's a little off, but they executed it so well
Mhm.
that I didn't care if they didn't follow the book plot, because it was just like
Wait, how
Exactly.
different
They
from the
followed
book is
the book enough. They just add in bits.
Yeah.
They don't really take anything out.
a bit more story for the literal in person.
it? Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So jumping back into this, what has happened? Because I've already forgotten the last hour and a half.
Alright. So real quick, we're gonna go through and introduce
You
ourselves
nearly got
again,
us
just
killed
so people watching.
by flipping off Zeus.
Yeah.
Right.
So, hi, I'm Alyssa. You may know me from the Among Us games as Ware.
I don't.
Caden is Jargo. Well,
Hey.
you've played with us. You have played with us. So, Caden,
Who?
shout out. He's Jargo. Eddie. Smeared. Can say anything or not? Okay. Anyways,
Yo.
Oliver Dan. And you guys had just been given the news that you're supposed to find different like broken gifts that are somehow God related, and they're from each different state. And at that notion, you guys went to see at 12 o'clock if anything was open, and nothing was. So you went back to the tavern.
That's pretty dumb.
Lovely. Before we start, Eli wants me to tell y'all are little pog champs, just so that I don't get shocked by a potato. Anyways, let's keep on going.
Eli or Ryoku?
Eli.
Or Ryuko? I don't know.
Nope,
The girl from
Eli.
Kill la Kill.
Just Eli. Just need to say that before I get shocked. Potato.
Yeah, same thing, really.
Okay.
Ah, fine. I guess you are my little pog champ. Come here.
Okay. So now what?
Yeah, now what? You guys just went to bed, you woke up? Do you want to have your continental breakfast?
Yes.
I'll grab some brekkie.
Yeah,
put
Mirren's
it
just
in
gonna
the-
go down and just like start eating at the buffet again.
Alright, I'm going to be honest, man. I don't know where the hell this piece might be.
Well, it's in the city. It's in the city, obviously.
Well, yes, that does not help much.
Who wants to take a trip to the library after we're done eating?
We could go visit the. You could go visit the market and ask about some godly peace.
Black market maybe.
I don't. Okay. I feel like the first idea that you had might actually work.
The library.
Yes.
The least likely to get us killed.
And also probably the only one that could do the job of reliably telling us where something like this could be.
Yeah, that's fair.
I never really was much of a reader, but okay.
That's unfortunate for you, but let's go.
Mirren is literate, right?
She's literate.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So there is a library, just like a single library in the city, and it's the biggest one that is in the state, but nowhere near to what Pan has seen.
Lovely.
But it will do probably most likely what you guys need.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
Time to find the history book about godly artifact.
Yes.
Okay.
Mirren's just gonna be looking for books called "Godly Artifact" that is a crown, sword, or an amulet.
So I want you all to make investigation checks.
Yep.
And I think, Oliver, I'll have you roll with advantage.
Ooh, 18 plus 2 would be 20.
Dirty 20. Nice.
You said investigation
With advantage.
with advantage. So, 21 for me, and can I use my book on the Prophecy Prime and book on Prophecy Bumble to better inform what
Yes.
I'm looking for? Lovely, because I'm going to do that.
Jargo, are you also looking for the books?
You know it.
Okay, then roll.
I got an 11.
Okay. So Jargo kind of looks, he's able to somewhat figure out like a general area where it should be. But doesn't really find what he's looking for. Mirren and Pan are able to go to are near almost in the exact same aisle, and you both find a book that is labeled a book that was from like 500 years ago almost. It's like a couple, is that centuries? Yeah, I think that's centuries old.
Centuries are 100 years each.
Okay, yeah. So a couple centuries old. You're able to open it up and figure out that, Pan knows that, there was a prophecy made, a couple centuries ago, stating, let me get to it real quick, the three major gods will call upon their champions to summon, and for some weird reason, the page is always ripped or torn at that bit. And then under it has a ring from the water, a crown from the undead, a sword from the sky, and beware of what's ahead. Flipping through, somebody kind of tried to decipher what those each mean, and the sword is is something that's got a blade, a hilt, a guard, and a pommel is what it says. That were split among a couple different states. They're each in the head of they're each in the, what is it called? I think it's negotiators. Yeah, they're each in the negotiators' possessions, and then in the crown is broken into 4 different pieces as well, and spread among the heads of the different states. And then the necklace is like just a base and like 3 jewels that are spread around the providers of the different states.
Mirren just like reads the bit about like the sword in the sky and says, "Sword in the sky? The sky's right up above. We can find it right now." And she just runs outside and like stares directly into the sun.
I should have made a dumb stat. So I see she has low intelligence. Good to know.
Okay.
Um,
Oh no, okay, no, that's out of character. Okay. She's got an intelligence of 14.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Excuse me.
Huh? Maybe it. Huh.
we are as smart as each other.
All right. Well, never mind that bit.
Wait, how does Mern have a larger intelligence than me? Excuse me?
How is
Mine's
intelligence
13.
not one of your higher stats?
Oh, it is. It's 13. It's my second highest, just because I have proficiencies that I use on it.
Huh. All right. Well, says, you think maybe the city has a head?
It could.
Pan, make a history check real quick.
Make a history check. If I could not roll the dice off the table, that would be great. We're at a 20.
So you understand what it means when it says are from the heads and the negotiators and the providers, and each state each state of the world, the island, have a role to play in their like almost community in a way, in their element. So like from what you remember, Leo is a negotiator, with Aries being the head and Sagittarius being providers.
Lovely. So, now we know what we're looking for. Or what piece specifically we're looking for. Which, could you restate that piece, please?
So, specifically for the sword, you need a hilt, a blade, a guard, and a pommel. The crown, you just need crown pieces. Necklace is like the base of the necklace and 3 jewels.
And what did you say was in Leo? Because I have the attention span of a goldfish.
Leo is a negotiator.
He's a negotiator.
So the sword is where the negotiator, negotiators will have what the sword has.
Okay.
The crown will be in like head areas, head states, and the necklace will be in provider spaces.
Can I
What exactly is a negotiator?
Yeah.
What?
What exactly is a negotiator?
So there are states that are kind of a bit more level-headed, and they're kind of like the second in command and will come in if something's going on and kind of try and like negotiate in a way.
Can I do a check to know if I know where we could find these investigators? Since I've read a bunch of books.
Negotiators?
Yeah.
So I'll just take what you had. It's just more like people appointed by the king specifically in Leo. So like the king appointed some people to be the negotiators along, well, not even along with him. It's just like some lackeys he sends out if needed.
Hey, Jargo, buddy,
Yes.
you want to pitch in here with the negotiators?
I definitely can.
I say what we
That
do
would be
is
nice.
I say what we do is we visit each region and visit the correct sort of areas, such as like negotiators and all that.
I think that is the plan. Yes.
All right.
Remind Pan. What did you say?
You sort of just like live here, and you're the son of one of the more powerful people. Where would we find the negotiators?
Do you want to make a history check?
Sure. Oh, hey, that's actually a what? That's plus history 22.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, you understand who the negotiators are because your father is one of them. And
Damn it.
they talked a lot, and like in that range, you saw basically all of them. You actually saw the king at some point.
So good news. I know all of the negotiators. I've met them personally. Bad
Lovely.
news.
Where would they be?
My dad is one of them.
And
So, if we sacrifice you,
yes.
Trust me, you won't get far. He will just kill me, and that'll be it.
How about if we? I mean, like, I'm sure. So there's more than one negotiator, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
there are 4.
Do you think
Four
your father
places.
keeps like a list of them somewhere?
I know them.
Oh, well, let's just visit them.
who's the closest?
My dad.
Who's the second closest? Let's
Who
go
is
there.
the second closest?
So I'll just keep your history check. So a guy, named Jim was about like this, second one to be appointed, and he's kind of like, the second one after your father. Third one is a guy named George. He's a tiefling, very quiet, kind of like a secretary for all of you. Well, for the negotiators. And then the fourth is a girl named Georgia. Sure. And she is kind of a bit brash, even though she's really new to the job. And she's one of those that's like got a bunch of ideas, but is kind of shut down.
Well, I doubt she has it.
No.
Okay, so those are all 4 of them, and they all have a piece. So it's a matter of
Every single one of
Finally.
them in this city.
Do you want me to
No.
clarify that?
they're not
Yeah.
all in this city, but
Yeah. They don't have a piece, by the way.
Wait, but we,
They do not.
oh,
but Jargo
they-
doesn't.
those pieces, like, you have never heard of any of this, by the way. These are the first time you're hearing about all these different stuff.
All right.
Okay.
For all of you. Except
so-
for maybe Pan. He's heard a little bit of it just because of reading.
So these negotiators are all in the city, right?
Yes.
All right. So one of them. Okay. Well,
So
you
we
didn't.
can manipulate?
You
Oh,
said
go
you
ahead,
didn't see.
Merrick.
You said you don't remember anything about your father having one, right?
Having one, no.
Yeah. So he does. So he probably. So we could probably just skip him.
Yes. If the other three don't, then we'll go to him,
Yes.
and we'll have to do a little fun heisty do.
And I doubt the girl has it. I mean, she's new. I doubt they did trust such an important artifact with her.
I would say the secretary. It's also a shy tiefling, so he might, even if he doesn't know exactly where, he would probably have the most information about where
is-
it might be.
I may not look like
It's
it, but
not a bad
I
idea.
can be intimidating if I have to. I hope.
Can we just have Zeus? What? Let me just stand next to the man and let me threaten Zeus again. That will scare him.
I feel like we
What
can
if
do
it's
it alone.
indoors?
I do not want to rely on the power of a god to do this. It feels
Threatening
So
the gods?
foolish.
Instead of if you wait, do you actually do this?
No, I'm not actually currently threatening Zeus
Okay.
because we're not next to the man's young.
But what if we encounter him indoors?
It's a lightning bolt. It melts through everything. So yeah, let's
No.
go find the tiefling.
What?
All right.
What?
I have a few other ideas. We could just lie to him.
That works. I
We
mean,
could just threaten
he
him.
can't
I mean,
see
I
you.
may not be all that intimidating, but I mean, Pan here, he's got a blindfold. He looks kind of scary.
Oh,
I
And you're also
don't
you're
ask
also
me
the
about-
son of a, and you Jargo, you're the son of a very feared man.
I forgot I had the blindfold. Don't worry about the blindfold. On another note, I can use the blindfold and I can make that man give me anything I want. So let's do that.
How?
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
understood.
I'm a little
Yeah.
scared, but okay.
Don't worry.
Let's do it.
about
Now, if I were to be one of my father's associates. All right, boys, and I guess, all right, gang, we're going to the rich part of town. Yeah, let's see if we can find a rich man. Oh boy.
Let's do it.
I've never met a rich man before.
Okay. So you guys are heading off to like the rich part of the city?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you guys plan to go exactly? Or are you just going to like the rich part in general?
We're gonna go to the rich part and see if we can figure out from there where the negotiator would be.
Which negotiator are you looking for?
The
Tiefling guy.
Okay, the tiefling. So Jargo actually lived next to them in like
Yay.
some type of form because it's kind of like their houses were given to them by the city because they were like, well, we can't have our negotiators being homeless. That kind of sounds rude. So they gave them big lavishing houses all next to each other. Which in hindsight is stupid, but we're just gonna go with it.
I mean, it makes sense.
And yeah, go on.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, like, just have 4 houses just somewhere. This property tax, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're kind of far apart from each other. Enough where it's like they have a large estate, but it's like they're close by each other. And the tiefling, it lived right next to your house, Jargo.
Is something wrong?
Oh yeah, I just realized I know exactly where he lives.
Where?
He's my neighbor.
Ooh, let's go.
Alright. Oh boy.
I mean,
There
we'll
he
probably.
is.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be messing with negotiators, we'd probably run into your father at some point.
Oh, trust me, we'll run into all of them. They live right
Hey,
next to each other.
Ooh, so we could just
lovely.
go down the line. If one doesn't have it, we
How
go
is
to the next one.
Yeah, you know,
Well-
that's definitely one way to look at it.
And you know that this hammer will guide us.
okay? Let's go.
And
We'll
if we
send
found the
this-
champion, we could just beat them easily.
I hope we find the champion then.
Sure, little buddy.
Okay.
Let's go.
And,
So, Jargo leads them up to the tiefling house, correct?
Yep.
yup.
Okay. So you go up. House is kind of like flames because fire might as well.
Equally.
Got a darker aesthetic as well. You knock on the door, and a butler, tiefling butler, meets you at the door. And is like, "Hello there."
Hello, good sir. I'm here today because I have...
Give us the piece.
I apologize.
Butler kinda jumps
She's gonna like take out her hammer and just like.
I put down, I just put a hand on me and I apologize for my compatriot. We've been sent here by the king, and he wants to have us look and see if the peace is secure. Who is the master of the home here?
Persuasion for one.
Alright. That is a 19 plus 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, he goes, never heard of one, but okay, go ahead. And leads you, through this, like, big foyer that's, like, really pretty, and it's got fire everywhere because, like I've said, fire state. And he leads you to kind of a study, and he says, wait right here. Knocks on the door and says, Sir Jim, would you be... Wait, it was George, correct? Yeah,
It was George.
You've got a visitor from the king here. Here. Oh, I haven't heard of any king men coming in, but okay. And, Butler opens the door and lets you guys in.
Lovely.
Alright.
He'd probably recognize Jargo immediately.
I'm
Oh.
hoping that he doesn't.
He goes, Jargo, boy, how have you been?
Oh. I've
Oh,
been
no.
rather well, sir. I was able to get a position within the kingship, and he has sent us on a bit of a strange request. I do not entirely understand it myself.
Ooh, we're Kingsmen?
Yes,
Oh, buddy.
you have been paid by the king. How many times must you be told this? Alright, as I was saying, and I lean in close. We are here to make sure that the peace is secured. Would you know about this?
Peace. Oh, my boy. There is no peace here.
I know, you were the first one I thought to make sure you would have all the correct documents, so I could tell the king that everything is in order before I go and see the peace myself.
Well, the peace wouldn't be kept in a home.
I
Like-
know.
It's very powerful, and if put in the wrong hands, it could destroy the country again.
Right, but one of you
I'm-
has it.
Mia,
No,
my-
none of us
my
would.
dearest bodyguard. Yes, I know. Look, this has been a bit on the down low, so I need you to promise me that you can keep a bit of a secret.
Yes, yes.
There was a break-in in the palace. A lot of documents were stolen. I am trying. I need to see if who has any location on the piece, because the castle has none. We are in the dark at the moment. It is an utter mess.
Persuasion,
We are
bud.
trying.
Persuasion.
All right.
Wouldn't it be deception?
No, yeah. Wait.
So,
What? Yeah, it would be deception.
Doesn't matter. It's the same bonus no matter what.
You're right.
That is a 17.
Okay,
Oh,
he
okay.
goes, yeah, sure. The piece is, it should be in the, what's it called? The museum. Should be over in the museum, like in the catacombs in the museum.
All
It
right.
should be kept pretty safe. Nobody should have been able to get to it.
I wanted to make sure. Thank you. I will tell the king that you have done your duties as you have been supposed to. Thank you.
Thank you. I need that good word.
Believe me, this has been a pleasant time. And make sure to give your dearest wife my love. And
Of course.
we leave.
Okay. Butler leads you out and goes, thank you for coming here.
Lovely.
Man, George has been really down in the dumps the past couple of days.
Yes, I've heard as much. Do what you can to make sure that he remains well. It is in everybody's best interest. And I hope you have a pleasant night. And
You as well.
as we leave, I just go, all right.
To the museum then?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's.
I
Go
was
to the
not
museum?
entirely sure that would work, my friends, but it seems it did.
I was ready to just kick y'all out of that room and deal with business on my own.
You see, but a subtle word goes a bit farther than a broken jaw. So,
Oh, I didn't need to put a finger on that, man. I can do a lot worse.
Okay, so
Interesting.
Jargo, make an advance.
You're level what now?
Should be level 3.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Anyways.
He's overconfident. There's a difference.
Percent.
So Jargo, make a investigation with advantage to figure out where this museum is.
that is an 18.
Wow, you know exactly where it is.
Hey.
You're able to lead him right to where the museum is.
I got a 1 and a 16. Alright.
2 1s with
Alright,
advantage.
okay.
That'd be not fun.
Here is the museum. We must locate the catacombs and try and weasel our ways in.
Well, it would be under the museum, right?
Yes, that is generally where a catacomb would be.
Do you
We
think
must
they'd
go
keep it
find
open to the public?
No, not likely.
Hmm.
Not if a piece is held there. So, I will find the museum curator and see if I can grease our way
Yeah.
in.
Well, he might not
Well,
be as easily convinced as our friend up in the house.
Our friend was easily convinced because he knows exactly who I am.
Exactly,
That man
but
will be even more convinced because I have official documents.
oh, that's
Alright.
true.
Lovely.
I'm gonna try and find the museum curator,
Really?
the person in charge.
Okay, so the person in charge at the moment is actually like a supervisor. Because why would a curator be at a museum when he could just be sitting at home? So
What?
it's a bit of a
Exactly where they
modern.
would be.
So you find like you're able to go up to a worker there. She's working the front desk. And she's like, "What have you come into? What have you come in for?"
Hello, ma'am. I am here with the secretary of the negotiators. I'm to do a routine inspection on the catacombs, and I'm just gonna flash my little scroll of pedigree, show my ring. Make sure to keep this on the down low. You know how it is.
All right, okay. Um, just, yeah, go on ahead. Um,
All right.
is your friends gonna come along with?
Yes, I'm just the man who looks. They make sure that nothing bad happens. I have to have them with me. Worry not.
All right, okay. You can go through.
All right, thank you.
And you just like walk through, like these, like things that kind of like look like fingers, but there's only like 3 of them, and they just kind of like turn as you move through them, and they like perfectly fit your body. It's very weird. You don't understand why they did this, but it's fine.
Creepy.
Like standard security in like normal life, but like with fingers.
It's not really fingers, but it kind of like looks like fingers, you know, just
Okay.
because like the way it is, you know, just like 3 fingers. But they're just like cylinders, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to make our way down the catacombs.
Do you actually just try and go in through like a door?
No,
Yes?
I'll go to the supervisor and I said, I apologize. This is my first time doing the inspection. Could you show me the way down? Just to the entrance. No further will be needed.
Deception or persuade? Oh yeah, it'd be deception for that one.
If it's not true, it's deception.
13 plus 5, 18.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she goes, fine, and she goes, like she leads you through an employees only door, and like through like a maze of just like boxes and boxes and boxes of just random stuff, and then you go even farther down, and then farther down, and then farther down. Like this is like a 20-minute ordeal to go down. And then she goes, I hope they don't get mad. But if you are, I believe who you say you are. And she opens up this vault, and inside is just like a bunch of different treasures, and you see, well, it's just like a bunch of different treasures actually. Some silver,
Alright.
some gold, like bunch of different materials.
Do I see a blade, guard, hilt, or pommel?
Let's do perception on that one.
Okay.
Can I
That
also
is
roll
a-
perception?
Sure, you all can if you'd like.
Oh, that's maybe the best idea, honestly.
That.
Oh no.
I got a
Let's-
fat 7.
I got a 15.
Oh, it looks like Eddie's gonna take the win because I got 11.
So your Pan is able to see like some blades and stuff, but like none that are kind of like detached. And then Jargo, he just looks around and is like, bunch of treasure. This looks nice. And then Mirren actually sees like a glint of kind of like purple, well, purplish yellow, like it's gold, but a glint of purple kind of go over something.
She's gonna go check it out.
It is like just like a blade of a sword.
Alright, she's gonna very carefully like lift it out of the treasures and motion to the guys to come over to her.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. 15.
So you actually feel a little bit like you can feel magic pulsing out of this. You're able to it almost feels like a heartbeat in a way. And it's just kind of like pulsing through your body.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some cloth out of my bag and wrap the blade in it and go, who wants to carry it?
I can.
Alright, here you go.
I mean, I've already got all of my other stuff. I might as well. She just sticks it in her bag.
Is there anything of note within here? Anything that just looks interesting?
Well, since you rolled a 7, not really. You're just more going like, ooh, shiny things. And like, oh my gosh, this is almost as much wealth as my father had. And just kind of more like, wow, pretty.
Is there any heavy armor, like a splint, a plate, or chainmail?
Sure. Roll a history check.
Lovely. Oh, this is gonna be good. Never mind, that's a 4.
It's a 4. So you see, oh, yeah. Let's do, how much? Yeah, I'll let you have it. You do find some chainmail. You feel like there's some history to this, but you just don't know what.
I'm gonna grab that and take it with me.
Alright, before we leave,
sir.
I'm going to identify these things. I take out my book, and I begin performing a ritual of identification. And I say, all due process, I must make sure that these things have not been tampered with. Artifacts of a bygone age.
Right. But why did you put them in like a cloth and put them in your bag, as well as why did you put on that chainmail armor?
I put it in the bag because, and I'll bring her closer. And, I'm going to cast Charm Person.
Is that a wisdom saving?
It is, in fact, a
Pretty sure it's charisma, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait, is it?
Okay.
Do I even have it? Oh, I have Hold Person, not Charm Person.
Mirren's just gonna walk up and
You're
say,
just like holder.
Tonight?
Yeah, no. So instead, I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Actually, hold on, Mirror. Okay, so Mirren's gonna walk up and say, "This is to keep it hidden from the general public."
That works.
But why are you taking it out of the vault?
I mean, it's a magic item, isn't it?
I'm gonna.
We need to make sure that it still has. We need to make sure that it's still going strong.
Here, I'm gonna motion for you two to come out of the vault. I'm going to push her in. Cast
No,
Hold Person.
no, don't do that. Don't do any of that. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a second here. I walk up to her, I take off my blindfold, and I use Heart of Darkness. Simple as that.
Fuck?
So, or go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
So basically, either creature or any other character who's looking or do look into your eyes can have the capacity to see what you face on imaginable horror and which you're no longer a stranger to darkness. Like though they might scare or fear you, Covenant will extend to you every courtesy to do their utmost to help you. So I do that. And along with that, it's until we've shown the danger to them, they will even take up to arms to fight alongside me. So, we do that, and I put my blindfold back on.
Yo, Oliver, you still there?
Oh, wait. Hello?
Uh,
Am I glitching out?
You're
Yeah,
a
your
little bit,
mic
but
is-
not too bad.
Why?
I heard like every other
word.
word.
What the hell? It's going fine on stream. This is fine. I will say that. How far did you guys hear? So I know what I need to repeat, or just everything.
You put on back on your blindfold.
Oh no, that was it. Just
Oh.
like I
Oh.
take it off, part of darkness, the poor lady who's working there, and then put it back on, and then let Jargo continue to speak.
We are awful people.
Speak for yourself, Jesus.
I found the text version of the feature.
Yeah,
you.
I saw it as well.
Yeah.
She just like looks at him and says, "Was that really necessary?"
Well, no, she technically wouldn't say that because at this point it's just like trying to forget all the darkness she just saw in my eyes, and more or less just trying to get rid of me at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, the guard is kind of like, just leave, please. Just don't hurt me anymore, please.
Did you really need to do that to
And-
her?
Yes, it was the fastest way for us to get out of here without issues. So now don't question me and let's keep going.
I could have just told her. I could have convinced her. Oh.
Nope.
Okay.
We're
I'm
good.
aware. Let's I'm just gonna just go sit down here and
Mirren is just wide-eyed at what she saw.
Well, technically, I never looked into any of you guys' eyes. So you saw a complete horror coming over this lady's face. But you guys haven't looked into my eyes, so you didn't actually know what she
I'm
faced.
just going to close the door. Someone will be here for you soon.
As you close, like when you close the door, you start hearing somebody like scream, like, ah, ah, ah!
Run.
Mirren just books it.
Yep.
Let's do an athletics check for y'all.
Ooh, that's good. 17.
Athletics. 18.
Okay.
We'll go 15, but I'll use Mirthful Leaps too.
Okay.
Use that.
So yeah, y'all are able to like just book
We
it.
got jet.
Out of the like 20 minutes of walking down like the aisles and stuff of the museum. And as you come up, like everyone's running and screaming out of the museum. And there's people who work there. They're like, calm down, everything will be fine, just something must be going wrong. This happens all the time.
So this isn't us though. This
So,
is just some other
I'm
hell
just
is
gonna-
breaking.
I'm just gonna try and blend in, and to help with my little distraction-y do, I'm gonna use minor image, and I'm just in the direct opposite area of where we are going. I'm gonna make the sound of something crashing.
You hear a couple of the workers be like, "Oh no, what happened?" and kind of run that direction. But there is one worker who goes, "Did you guys see anything down there? Did anything happen?"
Nope, everything was fine as we were coming up. We just heard it as
Yeah,
we came out the doors.
What's going on?
Pan, make a deception
Uh-oh.
with disadvantage.
I'm gonna give him I'm gonna cast Bless on him.
What does Bless do?
Basically, I can choose 3 creatures to give like an extra D4 to any roll.
Okay.
What does this advantage do? I roll
You have to roll
twice.
twice and then you take the
Twice
lower
with
roll.
advantage, but you take the roller. Yeah. You take the
So-
lower roll.
That's a 9, and I get a D4 from Eddie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I also need to use add deception, which I don't actually know if I have. I don't have any deception. That seems about right. 12.
So the woman kind of like cocks her head, but is like, okay. Well, if you do see anything, just don't worry about hollering, okay? And she runs off in the other direction.
All right. I'm just gonna leave.
The tavern.
Yeah, Mirren is just running it out of there.
All right. The second that we're out of there, I'm gonna go. Well, that's 1 of 4. I think it's high time we leave.
Real quick, Jargo, stealth check.
Oh no.
All right. That is a. We're going real hot here. We're going a good old
No.
6.
Buddy.
Oh god.
Remember, you also have Bless.
So,
Oh, you're right. I do have bless.
you right. Yeah, then roll the D,
Or
whatever.
9.
6 or 4. So yeah, it doesn't help any much. For some weird reason, one of your the guards of your estate was taking their family to the museum, and they saw you.
Oh no.
I'm going to just say, we don't want anything bad to happen with all these children around, and book it.
Yeah.
I
Mirren
feel
sees
like
this
I
and
know
just
what's coming
like
up.
books it after him.
You know what? Oh, athletics check again as well.
All of us?
Both of you.
Oh no, this then. I guess I'm booking it with them, so I should probably.
I got a 16.
I probably should just stand
So-
there.
Oh, Jargo got a 14.
Yup.
Okay. Oh, yeah. For some weird reason, as you start booking it, the guard, like, starts running and then trips. It's like, Master Jargo, I promised I would get you back to your home.
Well, looks like you're not going to be able to fulfill that one, and I just keep running.
Are you running in any specific direction?
I am going.
Or you just run?
I am running through the streets, to get back to the tavern.
I'm just following Jargo. I have no idea where he's going. I just assume he has a plan.
Another Jargo. Another stealth check.
All right. Let's see. That is a. Oh, we're going real nice and spicy. Let's see. 11.
Okay.
I got a 5, a 4, and I got +2.
There's multiple times, while you're running through that you saw guards that were just kind of like, wait. And then, like, just didn't care. We're like, wait, wasn't that? And he's gone. Okay. And just continued on with their day.
Lovely.
All right, so I guess we head back to the tavern.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I think we lost him.
So you hear some chatter at the tavern. Since it's like it's really late at this point, like probably like 7 or 8. And there you just kind of hear chatter of like, did you hear what happened at the museum? Yeah, it was crazy.
Wait, they know already? Jeez, news spreads fast.
Well, you guys were probably running for a bit. Durgle likes to meander.
We were losing their. We were trying to get them off our scent.
Yeah.
Okay.
We took the back streets.
And also, like, what else are they gonna do? They're gonna gossip.
Keep in mind, this isn't really all that easy with a hammer on your back and a backpack.
That's the farthest I've ever run. Oh,
Maybe
jeez.
Maybe I don't need
You
to take my
also
backpack on these.
You also do hear of, like, the necklace of the king just being stolen, and
Oh.
Nothing that you really find interesting, to be honest. It's something interesting that, like, also somehow came up in conversation that they're like, man, this happened both on the same day?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's right. Oh.
Okay.
Well,
And he just turns to the others and says, "Do you think that's the necklace we're looking for?"
part of it,
I
at
hope not.
least. I believe that is part of it. Yes.
Uh-oh,
Um,
someone
Do you
else
want to
must
make
be
a
on the same
history
mission.
check so that you're not blind throwing it?
History
I
check.
think.
Jargo, history check with advantage.
Wait, but
All
how
right.
how would we figure out that it's the necklace we're looking for, anyways?
Jargo,
it's Jargo's
Nat
father.
20.
nat 20.
Nice.
So you got a nat 20?
I got a nat 20 plus 4, so
Okay.
24.
Jargo, stop making assumptions, because this is not the necklace you're looking for. In fact, that is actually a different god-given item to the, like, Leo's like realm. Like, back in the olden days, you know that it was given to Leo to help in some form for something. You don't know exactly what, but you do know that it is like the symbol of your state and what it's like very treasured, basically.
Not our problem.
All right. No, that is not what we are looking for. I misspoke. It's actually a much different. Old. It's pretty old too, but it is different. A different boon of a god. I'm afraid. But why would it be stolen the same day?
I could slap Jargo. Anyways.
He has a very punchable face, I imagine.
All right, well, this has been an eventful day. Well,
Yeah.
we got what we
Yeah,
needed
but-
what we needed from here. So, I
Both of
assume in
you.
the morning we can
Um,
head to another region.
We'll do that in the morning, yes. But first, both of you up to my room now.
Okay.
All right.
She falls
Oh,
into
you're
his
going
room.
that quick? Jeez, okay.
All right. Put the items you have on the floor. I will be able to identify them and tell you, and we will learn a bit more about them.
She drops
I
like the
just
blade. To
Want
the
the
floor.
armor because it's cheap and free.
All right. So I'm just gonna take 10 minutes to look at and cast Identify on the blade.
Okay.
Do
What did Identify do?
Identify. You choose one object that you touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it's a magic item or a magic imbued item, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any, and you learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
This is an easy spell for this. Anyways, so you understand that this is part of the sword that you're looking for. You know it is. It's like you can feel Zeus in it. Like he's kind of marked you at this point. So anything you feel like Zeus, that's Zeus wise, you'll be able to feel. And you know it was used to summon a thing years ago, and also to control it, but that's all you can really discern from it. It's pretty, it's glowy. That's like its only purpose is really to slash and to summon and control something.
So, all right. And I'll do the same with the armor.
Yay! Thank you.
Armor isn't really special. I'll actually have you do a history check on that one.
All right.
It's not magical.
It's not magical?
It is not.
Yes.
That is a, what is that? 13.
So you learned about this in school one time when you went to the museum. You weren't really paying attention because you were pretty young, but you understand that this was used by a famous general from Leo back 50 years ago when there was that war.
I'm sure you remember the war of 50 years ago. Um,
I've been alive for like 20. No?
oh, well, this armor was worn by a general of some renown, actually.
Lovely. So there's no spell or anything on it that will hurt me after I permanently bond it to my skin, correct?
Your what?
Permanent. What?
So what I'm hearing is, by donning this armor, it's not going to affect me.
It shouldn't, no, it's just regular armor of a man who was pretty cool, I guess.
Unless you bind it to
Lovely.
your skin.
So, so, do here, if I can remember what the hell this is called. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the power armor thing that I have on my scale mail over to this new armor using the smith's tools that I still have from right tools for the job.
Right.
And then I don this new armor and take off the scale mail. So it's like an hour in total.
All right. Well, Mirren's going to spend that hour staring at the painting in a how did I forget? Jargo's room.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just standing there watching the
Yeah, I'm
moving
just
painting.
like sitting on his bed, just like staring at the moving painting.
Lovely.
Yeah. So you're just mesmerized by this pretty painting, and anything else you guys want to do?
I
Um,
go ahead, Jargo.
No, I'm actually pretty good.
Okay.
Me too.
Do you guys want to go to bed then?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna kick Mirren out of your room and make her stop staring at the painting?
Would you
The
like to...
interesting thing, though, is that you've got a different painting in your room. So Jargo's room's got a different moving painting
I know.
than you.
I kind of assumed as much. So that's kind of why she's staring at that one now.
And they are pretty neat, aren't they? I remember one time my dad had one painted of him, except instead of having a cool looking like that one, it was him in one of his battles where he beheaded a man, and it was like the blood was going everywhere, and the head was like moving. It was pretty cool.
Ooh,
He said
that sounds
violence.
That's one
Okay.
word for him. Actually, I'd say he's pretty hot. You know, he's like me, warm.
Okay. Out of character.
Excuse me, what now?
No, what? No.
A fire genasi.
Oh, I see.
So, a man of
I-
fire.
I've never seen
I
anything
leave
like
to my
this before.
room
There wasn't
to
a lot
admire
of
my
magic in
new
the village
armor.
I grew up in.
So yeah, there's a mirror in your room that you can look at. It, like, the moment you turn away, it just kind of goes, "Ooh, nice," and then the moment you like ask it anything, it just doesn't answer.
The mirror looked at your ass.
That's aggressive. Well, I now have armor that's bonded to my skin, and that gives me strength, so I'm happy.
Cool. Is there anything you guys want to do before you go to sleep?
I'm gonna do the same thing I did the other night, where I tossed my book underneath the bed, and then I go inside the book.
Alright. Mirren, are you just gonna stare at the painting till you just pass out?
Yep, doing that again.
Okay. And then Pan, do you just go to bed as well?
I pick up my rock buddy and I head over to my room to sleep.
Okay.
Lovely.
Do you guys just want to call it a night here?
Sure.
That seems
Yeah,
like a
sure.
good idea.
Okay. So yeah, you now have your first item. Congrats, y'all.
That was quick.
Yay.
And I've realized that we've got a chaotic dumb, a chaotic liar, and a chaotic evil. You divvy those up.
We pretty much know who each person is.
Yeah,
Mirren is-
yeah,
Mirren is
Also,
a very
it-
naive person.
yes.
She doesn't know much outside of the village.
Can't spy. I can't
Okay,
spell
so
and I can't talk.
Someone who is a liar is somebody who lies, but a liar as though you spelled it is an instrument.
You know you
Yeah.
can shut up. You know what I can do? I can do this. Boop.
Uh-oh.
Okay, just joking, just joking. Okay, you're back. Anyways. Yeah,
That's it.
got a first
That
taste
was-
of the world.